to Zambia's first and finest visual radio, Sun FM TV.
Sun FM.
What have you heard in the press today? What have you heard in the press today? Time for press review. Call us on 0212-617140
or send us a message on 0971 555 885.
Press review from 13:30 to 14 hours. What have you heard in the press today?
Good afternoon and welcome to today's edition of the Press Review. My name is Lukoncia Sakala, your moderator, up until the hour of 14. The Press Review comes to you, our viewers and listeners, to give us an insight on what you can call us on 0955-855-953 and 076-9122-851. Call us, let us know what you have heard and what your Press Review is. Remember, today we are focusing on press review, what you have read or heard on any media. Please, we are taking this time to ask you and make sure that you do note on this. And it's not only about your condolences and your message of condolences to our late former Republican president. Let's keep that in mind. 0955-855-953. You can send us your messages on 076-9122-851. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Madam Coco.
Hi, good afternoon. Who's on the line with us?
Charles Mwapeka Samba, calling from Chirira Hombwe.
Mr. Mwape, please go ahead.
Mkwa ndefo kusema kuli ba given Ruvinda.
Okay.
Kachanda kwa sipaka announce the body yeska kuna kushikuna mu Zambia. I concur with him. Kachanda kwa special kwa kupima onka kuli ifwe. Chachine twakakwa given Ruvinda. Bantu party na family. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. 0955-855-953 and 076-9122-851. What have you heard or read in any of the press today? Make sure you state your name and where you got your press review. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Who's on the line?
Yes, this is Sombo Jackson calling you from Lisomona in Masaiti.
All right, what is your press review, sir?
So for my press review, nalala ndio nachumfa kokuchi mwemwe pa newspaper pi kuna nkumerenya mredo pa newspaper pi kio vachara ndawa given balanja kwa given ruinda ewa natabala nje buno nangu pamulandu wa ECL aba kwete agenda ya kushika wa ECL bantu abo balina bena more especially the family info yaba kula kwine family abene balapange so zapangire ngatako bati kuliko mozo bali fo bonse champion kula baba konka filafine not bambi ko bati because ECL is a government property is a government property but takwali care ilo ali no bumi takwali kumuchika care bali muchitamu pishonya umuntu mwingi sana so for this matter balekere ba family and the government the party in ya PF na tonsa alliance abene balapanga iso balacha. Thank you as well.
Thank you for coming through. 0955-855-953. United Kwacha Alliance, UKA chairperson Sikwiba Sikota, says Justice Minister Princess Kasuna's nationwide tours to engage traditional leaders on the controversial Constitution Amendment Bill number 7 of amount to abuse of office as the activities were not budgeted for in the national budget. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Kwaima Bombeni.
Veronica, Shirabumbu.
My Kutumakonka.
I think the coffee and Latin Coffee and Chiro. You both the other president, Kamairo, Renike. Kinga, Costa, Kuta Kuyabantu, Kuikatana no Kumfuana. Before a Fiongo, eka abapresident betu balale mu kibote na family yabo lesa ikosereshe n'obuteeko babone namo tatwanda tima politics yawe kenyi muntu atosho omutende bali bomba bali anotisha kulandala kandi tasirifwaikwa libonse bakwa
Twatotela 0955-855-953. Call us and give us your press review this afternoon. A 25-year-old woman of Lusaka's John Lane compound has pleaded not guilty to the charge of deserting her 3-month-old baby. 076-9122-851. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Madam Coco.
Hi, good afternoon.
Abani Toronto Paranshop.
Toronto kutima konkanepo.
Press review yanjye twasabari gacimwa mu yitire for amallegation baleranda. Bana kacimba ko bari batiyo
ba Toronto.
Mukwa?
Washani konka volume ako.
Okay. Press review yanjye twasabari gacimwa mu kuri amallegation babativa. Bafuma president. Bari ba poison. So, wanda abantu bari turufiana. Umachara umfweni. Nakujya ukuri nango kujya ukuro. Tapira ina kwese kutomdeka. Ndefia kwa mwalangi. Sobalambo kunachulira muri propoze na Zambia. So the community thinking that picho kushika nomba yemwe mwambe fya kulalanda. Because abamwalambo kula konkana nemira ndapedefwa kutuleshika abatanga bali badali bapishanyane munshi ndali batala kuma police. Ekeni tushike ndashika bafuma president wesu era mwambe fya kulalanda mwebeni. Ingoto response.
Twatotela 0955-855-953. Police in Serenja district have arrested 110 people in connection with a violent riot that led to the destruction of property at the district commissioner's office and other government properties. 076-9122-851. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Madam.
Hi, who's on the line with us?
Nevo chamamwa ngambe timina kundora.
All right, kutima konkanepo naka volume weshe koni.
Okay, in for to comment over the issue of President Namlandam Namstakia press review Quatrelo Kufa Kwama stories Yambi are remove press contrary to the death of the president. Please no call but our let's talk about some other issues are in the countries. Constitution ayashani ukubulanda pepam for every time. Wambitabayanda bulwangayanda bulo na totera sister for komgombe bulo.
We do have some messages that are coming in. Hi, Sun FM. My PR once more sincere condolences to the Lungu family, and my call is on the government to stop the rambling and allow the conducive as well as a conclusive and briefing send-off of our late President ECL, who worked extra hard to create infrastructure sustainability and well-being bold enough not to allow white imperialism. I am Brian Chama from Dola. Good afternoon, Abigail Chisalaba, a concerned citizen within Dola. My PR is from many media platforms at the PF and government having different funeral venue for Mr. Lungu. Please, politicians, don't bring disunity among us Zambians. Please, let's mourn our former president in unity and in harmony and in peace. Good afternoon, Sun FM Radio. I'm Kefas 1J from Chililabombwe. My take is on the controversy between PF and UPND. Please, let's put aside all differences and mourn our former president in peace and harmony. Thank you. 0955-855-953. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam.
Hi, who's on the line with us?
Mr. X from Shiraom.
Mr. who?
Mr. X from Shiraom.
Sir, what are your full names?
Oh, Sam Marama from Shiraom.
All right, go ahead.
My press review is coming from today's Daily Nation. One of the headlines, ECL Ozinti poisoned. They are poisoned in Rambo Twishka. Everyone Kashindeba and South Africa, he was poisoned. And then yesterday, Bashon Tembonava and that the president, Bekesa Koguchiri. So, Mama, imagine I'm a politician. Twice what violence begotten violence. Fiongo Fiaima, Skabe Fiongo. So then to shake it mutende, then I'm a politics, Yakasan because to Shika. Robatu Ndoranga April being a shad. Pantiza Quevo Kurandara out at report Fiongo Mzanda, but I never was in Dereva Edgarungo. Welcome, madam.
Thank you so much. 0955-855-953, and please do remember that you only give us your press reviews and do not only focus on your condolence messages. We will have time for that later on, but for now we just focus on what you have heard or read in the tabloids for today. Hello, good
Yes,
afternoon.
my lovely sister, Mwabombashan. You are talking to Voice of Rapura area with Echo, Mr. Oscar Chisende, to be a past friend in Dora.
Mr. Chisente, please go ahead.
Thank you very much, madam. Ila shiria kushika ba etika rungu. Naturanda potana. Inda bona kudabwa vena Zambia. Mulutambirwe esuko abatinga twashika, ero twalande ikambwe amfa my sister nga mwalimu kwako. Amba shishi abantu bambise bakaranda pantisi amwisambwe amfa fyonse n'abarangira limo. Ishindera ndaponga treshiko muntu tarashikwa tatwa bano okulanda kwaiza tabamusungire bwino na mbali musungire bwino isi byonse tukire twafireka mu maboko yakulekelesha palasti sambwe amfero twambo okulanda ekimali rufyenye kuli umbe mwikatitefi noti umwa omena afu apala pene no kushika tabarashika tibambo kumwa umwana kashi niwo wipe inishita mwashike bwino so tishindera ndapo mwa machecha people mvire mwaima no panga mwafu aba bantu ba politician keshita yakula kwa tijako voi no ishtawu so twamiro mamwe ba checha praimeni kwangu no kulanda ma statement yo twala konka nimwe wole sazi kapo Thank you.
0955-855-953. Good afternoon. My PRA is what I heard from Sun FM that Finance Minister, they've said the mining industry is a pillar for our national youth. Yes, it is true, but what is important is to give the services to miners and package. Sydney Vasido in Chililabombe. Good afternoon, Sun FM. My PRA goes to sports. Zambia has been eliminated from the COSAFA tournament. It's a sad development for the Zambian football. We don't have players. That's the problem. And Rudiger within Dola. Good afternoon, Coco. Moses Chansa from Chililabombe. My PR is on what I read in today's news stickers. Lungu will be remembered for peaceful transfer of power to Echet, says Mwetwa. Kutiwa Seka, so that's the only thing they can remember him for. Mwetwa has also denied that at no time did they deny our late president to seek medical attention. Mwetwa has short memory or was just playing politics. Mwaliteta was warning given Lubinda that this is a mistake UPND is making. This is a national issue, not a party issue. Hello, good afternoon.
Coco, I love you too, and good afternoon. My name is Benny Muyangwa, calling you from Mundola.
Hi, good afternoon.
Thank you very much. I think mine is head on Sun FM, business news, when we were talking about an expert, a mining expert that has advised government to also probably take the Malawian way and the other countries that have banned the sending off or the export of raw materials from Zambia to other countries. I think I want to agree with the expert. It's better we retain the minerals that we have and then add value to it. I heard you talked about the experts in Zambia. We can still bring in experts who are Zambians working from outside. So infrastructure, where there is a will, there is a way. Infrastructure, we can easily put it up and then do what is correct. It is even going to give us more revenue if we sell what is already finished. Coming to what is happening with it. 076-9122-851 and 0955-855-953. What is your press review? Call us and let us know. The time is 13:44 and we're still together, so you can send us your messages and we're able to see, read, and we'll be able to hear what it is. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, Rakoko, Leo Caruana, and that's Mina Monomi and Dora. I cannot send the police that given in the Valangi. Yes, not this one. It is soon this is the Pika, Shabbat former president, Shalas Kamairo. Number today, the Bako, La Forma Baruvinda, Nava Nakatinda. It is Tidiro, Chagafia, a Tidiro Chavo. Then I have a poet Tidiro Bacadore, Yokapamupi, or Enda. It is Tidiro Zambia. Vale to see Mutende. Eh? Nepia Koivasi, Vadu poison, Vanakatinga, or Tapo Abakonokuba, poison. You shall see that the former president started on the local one and nine. Between two Radika Chidipo, Vanakatinda, Natuashika Mukaburula, the Kenka Serena Zambia to teach a window. Eh? Once Ababa from the not to and the Chidipo. See the day, why any pet to your team, just
51 and 0955-855-953. What is your press review? Call us, let us know, and we'll be able to find out. A collaborative effort between a joint security team and the Zambia Revenue Authority ZRA has led to the discovery of a significant copper theft operation in Kalulushi district on the Copper Belt. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, my sister.
Hi, who's on the line with us?
The voice of the voiceless, Mr. Siwu, according within Indola.
All right, please go ahead.
In kwena nasenda poya chilokumere nyamu. Bachira ipusho kwa batibushe. Kuti twakwanisha okuyibombera fwebene ifiba USAID bafunyako support ya ku Ministry of Health. Kwena ukwanisha kuti twakwanisha. Ifo chatushupa fyama Africans ni mindset change. If into more we can manage, it's only that we are too selfish ourselves. Mwaneni, imitiro shade isa mkatika chalo, shade fika mchalo, shade fika government yadeta. Now because of some selfish people, bali tapulamo, elo bali amkubika somewhere, ekwa mazabenz bali amkushita. Now imagine if we were to be producing our own medicine mkatika chalo, then if they enda mchani win, we can manage. Tuwalikwata sondage formula, tuwalifilo kuikonka. It's because tulaisula fwebene. So we need to support ourselves, we need to support our industries, then at the end, tukasangana pressure tukwata kwa basungu, ikapwa, tukala ibombera fwebene.
Two men on the Copper Belt have been given 3 years behind bars, which they can use to reflect on the fact that the violence is not wise after being handed a painful beating to a chief at the bar. 076-9122-851. Hello?
Bakoko mwabomba chani?
Mkwai mabombeni tulilanda na banani?
Lupando kundola.
Ishina lenu?
Ni Lupando.
Lupando, tamukwata first name or second?
Okay. Name.
076-9122-851. Please do note that this platform is not a platform where you could come with either your jokes and your sidelines. We do urge that you call us and give us your full names, from your first name and your last names, your names that are on your NRC. It is important for us because you might cite something or say something that may be harmful, not only to us as a radio station, but also to the people that you are about to talk about in the press review. It is very important. It is not a joking or a laughing matter. Please take this platform seriously, and then we will go hand in hand. This is a warning that should be taken to each and every one of you. The time is 13:48 and we're still together. Call us. Let us know what your press review is. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, Madam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What is your name and where you're calling us from?
This is Michelle calling you from Ndora.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. Kuranda Baruvinda, Barangido, Tumbita Chishi, Venga Chaka, Mairo. Problem with the point, some critical information need you say, all over the critical information in whatever time. So, Baruvinda, Barandi, the Fifi win. Have any other family, but it's a communication about the win. and ifo bakatisa decide wa family ifo bakatisa and ndande kufutine yaba nakatinda batande kutira limbya bali poison di balungu ifo tuitarika and footing balanda bali poison di balungu ni twala sakamanina ni shwala bera mulani unless limbini wo wa tiroro nga sakamani nibo zino omuntu ngono pane balanda ta bafude na bafude limbina na poison ni sinala sakamani na ina tawe ni shibalera njire tawe limbina bo for information abali kumupe so take chief saka
messages that have come through on our platform. And starting it off, good afternoon, Zambia. I'm Christopher Siame from Dola. In today's press review, I heard Sean Tembo's statement suggesting that President HH should mourn the late former President Lungu. I strongly believe that such sentiments are unfortunate. Let's allow our nation to mourn in peace and reserve our differences for the altar after the burial. It's essential to respect our former president and unite during this difficult time. I urge everyone not to politicize this funeral despite past differences. Let's mourn in peace together. Good afternoon, Zambia. Hi, Sun FM. I'm Luapola Bonard from Dola. My PRI is going Kuliva Chipolopolo boys again. Wisheni Koni Umusebanya. Nangupamono. Afternoon, Coco. My PR comes from ZNBC Main News. Evening, 7 criminals escaped from police custody in Mongo. I think the police IG should spread his net deeper to find out what really is causing the various escapes of criminals from police custodies. Jonathan Ndawu from Luansha. Good afternoon. My PR is what I read on technically eliminated from the competition. My question to Faz is, how did they come up on picking a coach who lamentably failed at the Zanaco? Can they technically have a staff at ZAF stop picking coaches and players by names? Instead, let them focus on merit. Chanda Mukuluwa won't say, the independent governor. Hello, good afternoon.
Master, Madam Lukonisha Mabomba Shan.
Mkwai Mabombeni.
Mkwai Mulianda no Musole Andrea.
Alright, kutuma konkani.
Yeti mina kuchira bombo. Mkwai Madamu, amashu ya chiririshi. Kutwala kuli wa former president we Katagwa Lungu. Batushe mu kibote. Kirefu akakwebe na Zambia. Aba fyashibire tubalo cyo mupende. Ama confusion. Kuli abonza bayitumba mu kanza fya cyaro. Ekimfulunga tashefu aika mu kiriro eki. Tule muna bafyashi neko baleya kuli kyo kwatambalala. Bantu bali bombera ikyalo kya Zambia. Isenyi tubaloshe mutende. Ekimfunga tashefu aika. Madamu tuline kiririshi kikalamba. Bombeni bwino.
0955-855-953 and 0769122851. What is your press review? Call us, let us know, and you can send us your messages. We're able to read, we're able to hear, and we'll be able to know. 0769122851. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sister Coco. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Who is on the line with us?
Mr. Christopher Cabuera.
Mr. Kabula, please go ahead.
Mkwai na ndifa yokulanda kofi pakuikatana pamulanda n'ekiriro ky'abakateka wesu no sta bali mu mocha litabechibe ponefire ekitika nokukwine tulepusana bena tabechibe so twapapata fwe na Zambia tieni tuikatane simbi pamulandu wa balubinda n'abashoni tembo n'abashala bamalidazi tabalangire sana leadership muno mu kyalo kyesu mu kifulo kyako bati baleshimya omuliro benaye baleyasha omuliro mwamonene so abama leaders tabalangire bwino awo so TNP katanefye tuloshe ba president wesu kitumbinga tikesa mahiro lekene ama leaders besu aba bakabe kuntanshu kukanya amakadazi babo ukupanga bintu kutibapanga ko fimofu ya fyongo namatatulefe fuaya mwishi na yakwa Yesu. Please to apapata mwena Zambia. Mwamoneni bantu tulemura bati ba echecheba ebepeye na ngushani awe ba
22851. Good afternoon, Sun FM. My PRA is from Phoenix, 13 hours on the scandal of copper in Kalulushi, denying journalists to cover KJ in Masaiti. 0955 855 953 and 076 9122 851. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
David the King, come on, King One.
David.
Yeah, and did from Kuchimwe.
David.
Makamakandela and then the former president. Like given the body gave them a given his duty in a group level. We like to have inform politics. Uyu montaji bomba weza ni PF na mata party ujimu hadi bomba ngabaka teka tabati ni party wa muntu kebo se weza alimu vote butamu votereko is our former president. If I have to pay respect to Africans, campaign awe. If I had the second pacharo, the only thing what I can say, we need to pray for our nation in Zambia. So to why the quarter was the former president. The first day when I was president, former president, each and everyone in Zambia. Please let the next thing that the be former president. I read my case, the King One,
Thank you so much for coming through. Football Association of Zambia President Keith Mwemba has launched the Elite Referees course with a strong call for fair treatment and improved welfare for match officials. Hello, good afternoon.
Madam Mabomba Shani.
Mkwai Mabombeni. Tulalanda na manani?
Bwalia Billy pa market pakawa mapa.
Mr. Billy kutuma konkanyapo.
Mkwai kona na nebo ndefu afenda ndeko fie pamfwa tukwete mchalo TSV cha Zambia.
Tuperengo ni press review tuwapapata. Ayo makondolences.
Ngufu wako na nebo kuyo na chumpwa. Barera ndapa nyuzi. Mpwa ya baru. So ndero mbako fekwera mchalo TSV cha Zambia. Ture kwa te umuchimo wa kuikata. Nampadi mfwa ni nshini mfwa ili. Apadi ubusu manishi busu mapani mfwaidi otukwire tuwarosha twashika bwino na ba president bezo bare ba president bali bombere cyalo yaputuze cyapashiri no kwangara bali teka pwe cyalo tukwire twabashike tukwire tushika bonse ama president uko abure fyongo ko abure nturubundishire cyonse madamu bombeni bwiza
twatotela 07691228851. We do ask and we do remind you that this is still the press review. So give us what you have read from any tabloid. Remember, state your name and where you got your press review. Like we said, your messages of condolences will be viewed and heard later on in the show. Right now, let's focus on our press reviews. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Bakoko Mabombeni.
Mkwai Mabombeni.
Nkwane wake kuni warande tuno kumakundwa.
Kuti makonkanyepo.
Ndera ndapotini waranda tiyo walungu bali bachapozi. Walungu balwele tete tyakola ndando mutunga kwata kwaika. Walungu ni state ali balwele baba chapozi ndafuta bakuta Afrika. Nene PF ne ulelande. Turoshe fyo gwini. Apush.
0955-855-953 and 07691228851. This is the press review. Call us, let us know, and even use our Facebook page where you can send us messages. We'll be able to see and we'll be able to read what it is or what you would like to communicate with us